Hi, I'm Cody.
I'm Jess.
And we're the DVC Disclaimers, and you're here with us for video number 1. Well, here we are coming at you with our first video. We've
Super
been
exciting.
Disney Vacation Club members since 2017, and what we want to do is help you learn more about Disney Vacation Club, and we want to be able to create a dialogue with people that want to know things about Disney Vacation Club or Disney vacations in general. We have our home resort is the Polynesian at Walt Disney World.
It's awesome.
And we love it. So what we want to do is keep our videos as straightforward and fun and educational as possible.
Absolutely. And we thought that we'd start out by just giving a simple definition of what Disney Vacation Club is. In a nutshell, it's a flexible timeshare program based on points. And members buy in for a certain amount of points at a DVC resort, which becomes your home resort, and those points are allotted to you annually, and they cover your hotel accommodations.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Which can be about 60% of the cost of your trip.
Right, so accommodations are expensive, and they keep going up. So, that's one of the perks is having those points. And as DVC members and, people who love Disney, we, wanted to make our first video and have it be, our top things to consider, 6 top things to consider before buying into Disney Vacation Club.
We don't do a top 5, we do top 6.
Yeah.
So number 1,
Maybe 6.
How often do you want to take a Disney vacation? It's important when you consider this because it could definitely determine the value of you buying into Disney Vacation Club and becoming a member. So is it worth it for you and your family? That's a huge investment, depending on what you want to get. At the end of this video, we're going to post the current points chart so you can kind of do a little math and see if it's what you are looking for. So hopefully that'll help you too.
Moves us on along to point number 2. And the second thing that, we asked ourselves and what we're asking you is, where do you plan on taking most of your Disney vacations? Most people would choose Walt Disney World in Florida, but DVC has other resorts and other locations other than Walt Disney World. So if you prefer Aulani in Hawaii, that's a beautiful resort, and I hope we can go someday. You can go to Hilton Head, South Carolina, and they also have a resort in Vero Beach, Florida. So you have a few different options. I believe there's 15 resorts in total. Mm-hmm. And once you decide where you're going to be taking most of your vacations, that'll help you narrow down which home resort is right for you.
Yeah. And you can use your vacation points in things that aren't just the resorts. There's hotels all over the place, including Chicago.
Right.
So keep that in mind too. So number 3, what time of year are you typically going to be taking your vacations, which can play a huge role in figuring out how many points you're going to need. If you're going during peak seasons like in between Christmas and New Year's,
definitely
those
more points
are draining out of your account at that time.
Right.
If you're going in the lower seasons like the weeks after New Year's or in September, early October months, those are considerably less. So depending on what your availability is annually, it's something that you want to keep in mind, which will help you make a decision as well for what you're going to buy in.
Yeah, absolutely. Rolling on along to point number 4. And this is kind of a 2-parter, and it's what kind of accommodations are you looking for and what amenities are important to you at a resort. DVC resorts are usually considered, and I think it's probably safe to say always considered deluxe resorts. So they're nice accommodations, but they have different room options. You can go with a basic studio that sleeps up to 5 people, all the way up to something like a villa or a bungalow. Mm-hmm. that has 1 or 2 bedrooms. So
it costs more than my life.
Right. So. As you get these nicer rooms, it costs more money. But depending on the size of your family, how large of a family do you have? Will you bring friends with you on vacation? Yeah. These are all things to consider. What kind of room are you going to need, and what amenities at a resort are important to you, such as transportation. I know a lot of the resorts along the monorail line at Walt Disney World are very popular because getting around the resorts can be, one of the more difficult things when you're on a Disney vacation. I know that the monorail was something important to us, so one of the reasons we like being at the Polynesian is we have access to that, which is nice.
Sure. Well, going on to point number 5, you want to ask yourself, resale or direct purchase. Now, you do have the option, you can buy directly from Disney Vacation Club, or you can buy from a person who's already a member that is wanting to get rid of their points.
Correct.
Maybe they don't go as much as they used to, their kids are grown up, or whatever happened, they want to unload those points, and you can buy that. But there are definitely a lot of perks for buying from DVC Direct, including membership extras and more flexibility than buying resale.
Right.
But buying resale will definitely be saving you a lot of money.
That's the biggest pro, I think, is the amount of money that you save.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
As you're buying a contract directly from a current member, and the prices are going to be considerably less. But then that brings you back to the membership extras thing, which we'll cover in another video. All
right. So our final point, number 6, something to consider that people I think don't think about are that there are ongoing costs for being a DVC member. Every year you have to pay dues for your resort, and it's basically the maintenance and upkeep of the resort. And the cost varies depending on how many points you own, but the dues do go up. I'm not going to say I think every year, but they can go up.
They can.
And they will continue to go up, although the increase in dues, I do not believe, is as high as the increase in just paying out of pocket
it's by far
for rooms, for hotels.
Absolutely.
So, but it is an ongoing cost, because you will pay off your contract eventually. You'll pay off your points, but you're never going to not have, this cost. So you do have to carry that every year.
And I will also say they are considerably less than if you were to pay annual fees from a different timeshare company.
Yes.
A third of the cost we've seen. So
right.
Keep that in mind as well, that if you're going to go with a Florida timeshare and you're a big Walt Disney person, I would say Disney Vacation Club.
Yeah, that would definitely be my vote.
So when in doubt, you can always check the DVC website directly.
Yes.
You can call a DVC representative directly, and you can request a free DVD or a free digital download that will give you plenty of information about Disney Vacation Club. They will always be happy to help you. They will never yell at you like they probably should have yelled at me by now.
Yeah,
because
he calls a lot.
I get lonely. I want to talk to people.
Yeah, I get sick of talking to him.
But if you have any questions, they're happy to help, and we're happy to help.
Absolutely. I mean, please comment down below whether you're a current member or somebody that is looking to buy into Disney Vacation Club. Really, the point of this for us, the main reason why we wanted to start a channel, was to be able to do the research and pass along the knowledge, that we've gathered, and answer the questions that we had to go in search of answers for when we started this process. So we'd like to be able to, be that informative touchstone for people when it comes to not only Disney Vacation Club, but Disney Vacations, So we definitely want to hear from you, Give us a shout out. Let us know ideas for future topics. What are you interested in? What is something that you want us to cover in a future video, and we'll definitely take that into consideration.
So as promised, this is the 2018 Polynesian points chart. Now, I know that there are points charts for every resort, and we will post a link down below that you can check all of the different resorts' points charts. This is just to give you an idea. And here is the points chart for 2019 for the Polynesian, just released a couple of days ago. And if you follow the link that we put below, you'll see all of the releases for 2019 as well. And we're gonna just go ahead and wrap it up now, but I wanna say thank you for watching.
Thank you.
I want you to click like below if you liked it, and subscribe to our channel, the DVC Disclaimers. And please follow us on Instagram and Twitter, both of them at DVC Disclaimers.
Yep.
And tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your grandma, tell Mickey Mouse. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.